Hi, I'm at Hanover College for the invite, and I am speaking with Allie McGuire and Jesse Stanger, who are 2021 graduates from East Central High School, and they did track and field. I'm going to start with Allie, who did the pole vault at East Central, and I think you did some running.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask you, I didn't think you were still running when you came here, and I had seen that in an article that you were doing some running.
Yeah.
So how did it feel doing two very different sports, pole vaulting and running?
Oh, yeah. Well, so in high school I ran distance, actually, and then I came here and they were like, you have to be a sprinter if you're going to pole vault. So it was already way different because I've never sprinted.
Yeah.
So I hated it until about last year. Then I finally started liking running and pole vaulting together. But yeah, pole vault had always been my thing.
Yeah, and when I got here, I got a big surprise when I found that you are in a boot right now. So there goes both of those sports.
I know, yeah.
So, okay, I also understand that you spent some time studying abroad. I know your mom was just telling me that you did another thing in Pennsylvania at Pitt.
Yeah.
And, well, first we'll start with the studying abroad. Tell us about where you went and what you did, and how much fun did you have while you were there?
Oh, gosh, too much. I was in Sweden, and I just took marine biology courses the whole 4 months I was there. And then we had a lot of free time, so I got to travel a lot of Europe the whole time I was there also. And overall, just had a great experience, something I could never top again.
I know that when you're in Europe, it's so easy just to get on a train and go to another country.
It's so easy. The whole country is just by train.
What did you get out of this experience, though, besides getting those classes done?
More, what's the word I'm looking for? More like, I'm more expressed now, more like happy with myself, more confident, I guess, in myself.
Yeah,
from the whole experience. Yeah.
You were pretty quiet in high school.
Yeah. I was quiet in hix school.
Yeah.
That's changed a lot, yeah.
Yeah. And I was going to ask you about that when I was checking the articles at Hanover, and you were running the 4x400, which is completely different than anything you've ever done.
Yeah.
So did you enjoy doing that? A bit of a shorter, like you said, it's more of a sprint than a long distance.
No. I also barely did that. Then I moved to the 4x1, actually. So then I started running the 4x1 and then became more and more happy with that. But anything past 100, I'm like, no thanks. Yeah.
So what is going to be your outlook? Because graduation's coming up here in a couple months. So where will Allie be heading?
Allie will be heading to the coast somewhere, wherever grad school takes me. My outlook is, honestly, I'm just so grateful for this school. Small little atmosphere, the people, the team, everything. I don't know. It's just been a fun 4 years.
And its campus is beautiful.
The campus is gorgeous.
Yeah.
So beautiful, yeah.
That was something that Jess and I talked about when she was playing volleyball, how she just, you drive down that drive and it was just, that's it, you knew it.
Yeah, I did too. That's exactly what happened. Came on my visit and was like, yep.
This is it.
This is it, yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to turn to Jessie. And I know we talked about volleyball and you really love volleyball, but it seems like track and field is your thing.
It's more my jam.
It's more your jam.
Yeah.
You've done really well.
Yeah.
How many All-Americans?
I'm a 2-time first-team All-American and a 4-time second-team All-American.
And we're waiting to hear on another All-American for your senior year?
Fingers crossed in multiple events. So, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
And let's see here. So you guys covered that. I wanted to know, your mom calls you Jess Cat. She puts it on Facebook. She calls, Tell us what is the story behind Jess Cat?
Honestly, it started with high school volleyball. Faith Eckstein, she used to keep the books for the volleyball team. I don't know if she still does, but my middle name is Catherine, and she's the one that started the nickname Jess Cat, and it's just catchy, and it kind of stuck with me. And I when I came here, I introduced myself as Jess Cat to everyone, so that's really what everyone calls me. And so then when I hear my actual name, it's like, wait, are you talking to me?
Yeah, right.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But she's actually, it started sophomore or junior year of high school, Faith Eckstein.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, we've been prodding you about coming back to East Central as a coach.
Really? Really?
Oh yeah. Allie's a little surprised by this, but yeah, I mean, you've achieved so much, and it would be so neat to have another All-American come back and coach their high school.
Yeah. I mean, I am just so grateful to be able to have the support system over really the last 10 years of track, because I started in middle school. You know, with my high school staff, we had Ashley and Coach Patterson and Coach Harris, and then here, everyone's just been so awesome. Coach Sharp, she left for this year, so we got a new coaching staff this year, but she was just so grateful. She gave us everything. She was there for us when we needed to, and it's kind of like I want to be able to pay that forward to somebody else, because I saw how much of it, I experienced how much of an impact it can be in my life and in my teammates' lives, and how much a good support system can do for a person, and so I want to be able to pay that back at some point.
Now, I'm going to ask something on both of you we're going to talk about. I talked about this with Ellie in Georgia at UIndy, and we talked about how the structure between Mrs. Andrus and Coach Harris, and how structured they were with you guys, and how much it helped them as they got into college at UIndy. Do you feel that you guys were set up quite well with that too when you got here?
Yeah.
Coach Harris, especially, he was driving his gator between shot put and discus every day to make sure he got to us. And he never missed a throw at practice. He was so awesome. But I think part of his practice plan and the discipline that he had for us helped me, and it instilled the discipline in myself to be able to come out here, and even on the weekends, like if no one is out here with me, I'll come out and throw, because he let me think about how I want to say this.
Sounds like he instilled it.
Set you up to be responsible.
Yeah,
really.
he helped develop a lot of self-accountability and responsibility and self-discipline, and so that's really helped me here. Especially, our coach now is a grad student at UK, and so he can't always be at practice, and so I think my experience through high school has helped me to be able to not only help coach my teammates and give them pointers, but also be responsible for myself and hold myself accountable.
Yeah, that sounds about the same thing I heard from them.
Yeah, I mean, you said it all good. I mean, honestly, they were so disciplined as coaches, and it was great.
Well, I know most of the kids, they grumble because Ashley and Mr. Harris are both.
I did grumble. I was like, man, this is so hard.
Yeah.
It's definitely not for the week, but it's paid off.
It does pay off. When you get older, you realize it pays off.
Yeah. Well, that's great. It was really good chatting with you guys.
You too.
And good luck with the rest of your season.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks.